Hey, listen. What? Okay, let me move my little laptop down some. Hey, I am so excited. Like, y'all, this not even putting on for the camera. This ain't putting on for anything. Whenever I get to go live with you guys, I'll be super excited. Like, so excited. Excited to bring the breaking news. And if you are new to my channel, it's me, Melissa Berrien of Real Talk with Melissa Berrien. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's dive, boom, right into it. Okay, listen, here I am. Let's set this story up. Here I am minding my own business. I knew the jury was in deliberations, and I was like, okay, if the jury comes back between now and while you're at the gym, you're going to be screwed. So I said, get to the gym, hurry it up. I get back to the gym. And then, I get back home from the gym, and I was like, okay, get some coffee. So I got some coffee, had a little snacky poo. And then, of course, I'm watching, shout out to infamous Sylvia. She's like, oh, the jury isn't back. I'm sitting here minding my own business. I check on TLA. Shout out to you, the lead attorney. And I noticed that he was not live at the time, but I noticed that he was scheduling a stream later on tonight, Verdict Watch. Because everybody was assuming like, hey, this is going to not be today. Like, they're going to prolong it. But I was like, you know what? As cut and dry as everyone was saying that this case is, it's not going to take that long. It's not going to take that long. So I'm sitting here minding my business, prepping for my show. And really, I got to send out an email because I may not be able to do an interview that I committed to. But anyway, because I had to be here with y'all. I have to be here with y'all because we have some things to get into and discuss. Next thing you know, my co-reporter, shout out to my co-reporter, okay? Listen, she is more than just a cute face, okay? Miss Lauren Melissa, shout out to Lauren Melissa. Shout out to Lauren Melissa. Listen, the lead attorney always talks about co-counsel. I don't know nothing about no co-counsel, but I do know about a co-reporter. My girl texted me. She said, the verdict is back. The verdict is back. And I was like, ah! And I was like, but I got to go to this interview and I got to do this and I got to do that. And I was like, she said, girl, this your job. Get on it. I told y'all look at Lauren and y'all be like, oh, she's so sweet. No. Lauren drives a hard bargain. And I was like, you know what, sis? You are absolutely right. I got things to do. So I am here. I am now. Y'all, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. First of all, what do you think about what? Cardi B has won clean slate across the board. Tasha K has been found liable on all counts. Every single last one. So for those of you that were team Tasha K in the sense of, oh, you know, she wasn't really saying this and she wasn't really saying that, listen, the jury has spoken. And I tuned in, shout out again to the lead attorney, because I appreciate his legal perspective of when it's dealing with court and things like that. I am not an expert. I'm just giving my opinion. And my opinion from the very beginning was, yes, blessed reborn spirit. Thank you. My opinion from the very beginning was that Tasha K was wrong. Now, here's the thing. Catch up on our old videos. There were some of you that were coming in and they were like, oh, we'll talk about that. Very good question. We'll talk about that. And we'll talk about what I heard on the lead attorney's live. Well, there were some people that were like, well, Tasha K's, Cardi B's not this little innocent flower. And oh, you're just picking on her. But really, Cardi is just as aggressive. Breaking news, friends. Newsflash. One thing that stuck with me from the lead attorney that he said last night, I want to say, he said two things can be true. You can be an aggressor and you can also be a victim. And I was like, light bulb moment. That kills that perspective for those of you that are like, oh, Cardi B is not this innocent flower. That doesn't mean that she was not a victim in this case. And Tasha K's lawyer, from what I understand, again, I already told y'all, I'm not in Georgia, okay? So I'm going by experts that were on or coverage from people that were there, and then just my own professional knowledge and just as a human being. It doesn't matter. You have to deal with the facts of where you're at. So Tasha K's lawyers brought up an old video allegedly of Cardi B really saying some really horrific things to a mother that said something about a mother who just lost her child, only because she said something about Cardi B's teeth. My point is bringing up that video of Cardi B being mean or whatever, it doesn't excuse Tasha K's behavior. It doesn't excuse the fact that Tasha K allegedly, and I'm going to say allegedly because I wasn't there. I was not sitting in the courtroom, but shout out to you, infamous Sylvia. Shout out to you, the lead attorney. Shout out to you, Dennis Byron. Those of you that were sitting perched and y'all actually heard Tasha K answer the questions, answer yes to the questions. Did you know that you were lying when you were putting out this information? Yes. Did you know that did you have malicious intent when you were doing that? Yes. Why did you do that? I did it because I knew she can afford therapy. Listen, I understand, and I am not a huge Cardi fan. Y'all know that. I've said that. But the thing of it is that Cardi B not being an aggressor or being aggressor doesn't mean that she is not a victim. And again, if you're just tuning in, we're just getting started. Leave your comment down below. Let me know what your immediate reaction is to this case. It doesn't matter. You could be a complete a-hole in a store. But if you run out to the parking lot and someone hits your car, yes, some people might be like karma and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, you still owe the jerk that was the person that was being a jerk in the grocery store. You still owe them because you hit their car. You still owe them. Point blank, period. I'm getting into your comments. Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Now, I want to find the charges of what the liable charges that Tasha K has been found. Now, again, the lead attorney, he's the expert. So he knows the lingo and he can break it down and all of that. And he's live and we're going to tune in live. So hang on. We're going to peek in together. So hang on. So here it is. Black's Tropical is doing cartwheels and she's like, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna get back to that. Cardio was innocent in this case. I think so. Yeah. Bodacious lady. Hey girl. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Bodacious lady says the tongue can be used to speak life or death. Tasha K was wrong on all levels. Tasha K was wrong on all levels. And again, at this point, it's not even what Melissa is saying. It's what the federal court jury is saying and has said. So before I read the rest of the comments, okay, Melissa, well, what happens next? What happens next? The lead attorney was explaining that at this point, once she's being found liable, now they're going to have a little baby trial, a little mini trial to say, okay, these are the things that Cardi B will be awarded. So the jury will now have to come back. And I was a little concerned. I'm not even gonna lie to you because I was like, hopefully these people on the jury have ethics and morals and they're not like, we're just gonna say not guilty, not found liable because I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to get this over with. So hopefully, thankfully, they did not just give some bogus verdict so they can go home because now they do have to return to for that basically a mini trial. Okay. What does this mean for her YouTube career? We don't know because we don't know if Tasha, I just was listening. Someone said in a previous case, similar to this one, she heard that someone's YouTube play button was taken. I said a play button. If you don't know what that means, it's just a button, a plaque that YouTube sends out like, hey, you got 100,000 subscribers. Good for you. Yay, you earned it. Me personally, if I was Cardi B, I got enough awards and Emmys and Grammys. I don't need your play button. I want the moolah. I want the moolah. Leave a comment down below, though. Let me know. Are you going for Tasha K's channel? If this were you, are you going for Tasha K's channel? Now, here's the thing. As a content creator, and I echo the lead attorney, I know the hard work that it takes to do YouTube when you do it well. Now, if you messing around with 5 subscribers and all of that, it may be near and dear. But honey, when you have hundreds and hundreds upon hundreds of YouTube videos and or millions of hours of watch time, as your girl does, I'm just saying, to have someone and to advocate for someone's channel to be taken down, it's very hard for me. However, if Tasha K continues this behavior, something needs to be done. I'm not surprised. I'm very happy. I'm going to get to your comments, y'all. I'm just going up and then I'll go back down. Shout out Lauren Melissa. Yes, she has been a blessing in this case for sure. I would have figured it out because I was refreshing. I would have figured it out. Let's see. Hello, wonderful human being. Thank you, Bodacious. I could not tell you any of Cardi B songs, but Tasha K was wrong. I cannot support a person that does not like accountability. Here's the thing. I know WAP. I know a few of the hits. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm not a super fan, but right is right. And I'm also, shout out to Armand Wiggins because he posed a question on his channel and he was like, listen, should we be supporting Tasha K? Because that's how he say it, because she's Black? And my comment in his video was, no. Shout out to the people who don't let race get into their decisions on what's morally correct and what's right. Shout out to those of you that can look and say right is right, wrong is wrong, and you may be Black and Black power, but at the end of the day, you're wrong. Shout out to TJ. Hey, girl. Hey, good to see you, beautiful. Another good, wonderful content creator coming in, showing love to your girl. Thank you so much. Let me know, TJ, what was your reaction? Let me know what you think about this case with Cardi B and Tasha K. Tasha K has been found liable on all counts. The jury didn't even say, well, on one count. No. And you have to understand, it had to be unanimous, a unanimous decision. So shout out to you guys. Hold on. Let me see. I like to see you guys' comments, and I didn't have YouTube open. So I'm like, oh, let me open up YouTube. So yeah, she's been found liable. And the big question of the hour is, what connotations will that have for YouTubers like myself? Also, what will it do? What's going to happen to her channel? What's going to happen to Cardi B, to Tasha K's channel? We don't know. I'm like my best friend. She says she see color, but we don't see color. Black, brown, blue, white, or whatever. I'll take it. Exactly, Black's Tropical. Another shout out to you, my soul sister. Another great content creator. Make sure you guys have seen her on my channel. Y'all seen her in the chat. Go check out Black's Tropical. Great channel. I learned something new every time I go to their channel and learn about, and it's not just farming stuff, like you're learning how to preserve food and stuff like that. So shout out to you, Black's Tropical. You're absolutely right. I see your color. I appreciate your color. That's why a lot of people like myself, we get the concept of things being a melting pot, but I like gumbo. You ever get a good thing of gumbo and you see the shrimp, you see the yellow, you see the corn, like you see all the colors. And that's what makes a gumbo. I don't want a melting pot. Because when you look at a melting pot, that means it all blends in together and we don't get to appreciate the color like cheese. Okay? So let's be gumbo together. I literally just heard and agreed with the verdict. We are accountable for what we say and do. We are teaching our children about bullying. Great point, TJ, because I think that's the aspect that some people are missing. It's bullying. It's not just a Wendy Williams or a Melissa talking about a so-and-so and giving her opinion. It was with malicious intent. When you say, I knew that I was lying and I am not taking it down until, quote, them white folks make me take it down, and I'm going to get her and all this other stuff that came out in court that was quoted. Y'all, it wasn't even quoted. They said that Cardi B's attorneys played back all of that. So this isn't hearsay. This isn't stretching the truth. This isn't poor Tasha K. These were your words. And it was with malicious intent. And I don't care if you're looking for the channel to just back someone because they're Black, you may as well exit stage left, because Miss B is not like that. That is not what I'm about. It's not okay. And in the definition of bullying, this case fits it. It's going to set precedents about not what we can or can't say. Don't get me wrong, because I believe the freedom of speech is definitely covered under what we do as content creators, especially those of us that provide commentary. The difference is that I'm not around here making up stuff. And then when it's like me saying something about TJ, and then she saying, Melissa, that's not true. Take that down. And I ain't taking it down. And I know good and well that it's not true. TJ lives in the Bahamas. TJ like, listen, I don't live in the Bahamas. I would love to. Take that down, Melissa. And I go, no, I'm not taking it down. And then Black's Tropical does a video about the fact that TJ lives in the Bahamas. And then every time TJ does something from wherever she lives at, everybody's saying, you lying, you live in the Bahamas, you live in the Bahamas. Of course, that's like very light compared to what Tasha K have been found liable to have done, but it's the same thing. So I think what's more a concern for us as content creators is more so channel protection for Tasha K, more so than us being having rules implemented on what we can or can't say, because those rules are already there. Y'all know, y'all are part of the YouTube life, the program. Y'all know YouTube come out with something every day, and they'll send us an email or something. This video, limited ads, limited smimited. Hey there, Black's Tropical. So y'all, yay, Bodacious. Yes, Bodacious just subscribed. Awesome. She's good people, y'all. I love me some Sherry, even though she didn't text. Listen, I'm gonna bust her out on live. She didn't answer. I called her. She did not answer me back. So whatever. No, I'm just kidding. Tasha K is her own worst enemy. She accused Kaya of being. It's the very thing that they accuse Kaya of being. Yeah. And the only thing is, I'm not very familiar with that. But I know Kaya. Not know, but I've seen Kaya on video, but it is the very thing. But what everybody really is saying is all the content creators that create like Tasha K, and even Tasha K herself, they say the superstars is sitting back going, oh, we watching. And they're watching because they're ready to put in their own lawsuit. That's really what people are saying. No one's coming after me because I don't create from a malicious place. And I don't create lies. If there's something that I put out that I'm not too sure about, I tell you, I'm not too sure. Or I heard this from here. And then I spin it and put my own narrative and keep the people out of it. Point blank, period. Bodacious Lady, many blessings to you, soul sister. So yeah, y'all greeting each other. I can't tolerate bad behavior regardless of race, creed, sex, period. Thank you, Jenny Moore, for commenting. And I agree 100% with you. Like, listen, I can't. I literally cannot. So and I knew Armand was trolling. He doesn't believe that at all. Like, but I knew, it was a catchy title and it got us in there. And everybody, the majority of the people were like, listen, no, she was wrong. So everyone's subscribing to each other. Good. I love that. So again, Mosaic, Black's Tropical. I think those are the only content creators that I know of that are in the chat that you guys absolutely need to go check them out. And they both have been on my channel. So you guys know them. Okay. So she says, I'm like my, Bodacious says, I cannot understand how Tasha K can make all that money. Stop right there. You're absolutely right, Bodacious. That's one of the things that the lead attorney was talking about, and I talk about, because here's the thing. I'm going to tell you straight up, negativity sells. Some of you found me because my viral video, I was talking about a person, and I went viral. And the thing about it is, even to my point that I just said, I wasn't talking about the person themselves. I used their story to lay the foundation. And then I just talked about life and giving advice or whatever. So that put me on the map, so to speak. I was already on YouTube doing my thing. I had content before her and I have content after her. But I say that to say the amount of subs that I got as a result of drama, it wasn't my own drama. It wasn't even a beef back and forth because I said what I said and went on. And it wasn't even about her. Versus when I did something, a reaction to this Black History thing, or talking about, sensationalism sells. Point blank, period. So to your point, Bodacious, you see some of these channels with thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers, and these people are just going back and forth with each other. And I told people a long time ago, I do not go back and forth with anybody online because I don't do it in my personal life. I say what I got to say and move on. So to answer your question, it's because it's a moneymaker. And let me see, and not filed taxes the last 3 years. She is, who didn't file taxes for 3 years? Is that why the federal people were in court? Ooh, Bodacious, you got to catch me up. Catch me up. Catch me up. She is in hot water. She had employees. Deposits are due next Wednesday after payroll is released. Bodacious, what are you talking about? Let me add Miss Allegedly as you are talking. What you talking, baby? What you talking about? Tell me. Wait, Shannon says, I'm late. They letting her keep her page? We don't know. We don't know because we don't know what Cardi's asking for. So this is where the little mini trial will come in, and they will say, like, we don't know if Cardi is asking, hey, get her page taken down. We know Cardi's going to ask for some moolah. Of course, there's money involved. If on just a basic level, her attorney fees. Nah, but I think Cardi is going for the juggler. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you think Cardi is going to ask for the maximum of whatever she feels like she should be awarded. But also, do you think she's going to ask for that channel to be taken down? Let me know. Hello, wonderful human. Let's see. Tasha, GZD forever. God's forever, probably. Tasha's lawyers bringing that up may not be for this case, but to set a precedent. Now that Tasha K lost due to defamation, now all those videos Cardi posted can be used by the person under attack in that video to launch their lawsuit against Cardi. Good point. Good point. Very good point, because what you're saying is strategic move, but also we don't know who's in cahoots with whom. Very good point. Very good point, God's forever. Bless Reborn says, Tasha K went live last night. Yes, I heard that. I heard snippet. I didn't watch the live, but I heard someone say, why the hell did she go live? Because Tasha is ruthless like that, y'all. I'm pretty sure she wasn't supposed to go live. Tasha K went live last night on Instagram. Last night after being told to not get on the internet. Jeez. By her lawyers. Here's what I'm going to suggest. This is me and my opinion. I would like to suggest and submit to the court and the YouTube court of opinions that Tasha probably didn't stick to anything that her lawyers told her to do. When I think about how the lead attorney and Dennis Byron and all those people were reporting Tasha's behavior on the stand and just her outright incriminating herself, allegedly, quote, throwing her husband under the bus, I don't think that was part of the pre-trial prep. Hey, Tasha, as soon as you get up there, admit to it all. Hey, Tasha, contradict what your husband said. Absolutely not. So the fact that she went live yesterday just shows how ruthless this woman is. Tasha K does not care. And can I just suggest something? Can I just suggest something? Tasha K is not going to stop. She's not going to stop. She's not going to stop. Y'all actually leave a comment down below. Leave a 1 if you think a thumbs up if you think she's going to stop. A thumbs down if you think she learned a lesson. If Tasha K went live last night, Tasha K has not learned her lesson. I've been watching the lead attorney too much because listen, when he dropping knowledge, he says what he has to say, then does this. I can't. You glowing, honey. This good after gym glow. Okay. Thank you, little sister. Thank you, daughter. Thank you. She's old enough to be my daughter. I love her dearly. Getting to know her more. And just I really appreciate you, Lauren. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not about to get all sappy and stuff because I was about to go there. And it's so funny. We're so much alike. She's probably cracking up right now because she was like, with that laugh. I do the same thing too, but I ain't doing it right now, not in front of the people. Bodacious lady says she will not stop. No, she's not going to stop, y'all. Because I've watched Tasha K. Caveat. I'm not a wino. I'm not, but she's entertaining. I'll say that. And the girl gonna break a story. Shout out to her with this Wendy Williams stuff. She does break a story, but in this, she is wronger than wrong. But my point is, Tasha is of the mindset of any publicity is good publicity. All press is good press. And she's just really gangster like that. Now, will it hurt her in the end? I think so. But right now, in this moment, Tasha K, from what you guys, y'all are like, no, she's not going to stop. You guys are like, no, she's not going to stop. She's not going to stop. She's not going to stop. Mark my words. Because you saw how she was on video and she was like, no, I'm going to get that hoe. I'm going to get that hoe. I'm going to get that hoe. Child, please. She's like, I am. Ha, ha, ha. Lauren, girl, we so much alike. It's crazy. She will not stop. Exactly, Bodacious. Tasha K, listen, y'all, before I read this next comment. You winos, and those of us that kind of peek in. I don't peek in with Tasha. I watch Tasha. Tasha is eating this up. She's eating it up. I can hear the sound bites now. Yeah, that whole one, but I got 1 million subscribers on that. Ooh. And if she's being told not to ever mention Cardi's name, she gonna give her a nickname, and then she gonna drag her. Now listen, if she comes up with a nickname for Cardi, she gonna drag her using that nickname. People like Tasha, they do not. This is great for Tasha. We've seen her get to 1 million subbies, and she's probably over now. Tasha's over 1 million now because this kind of BS sells. Now, here's the thing. Let's put on mentor and educator and friend Melissa. And let me just suggest that it's our fault. It's our fault. Y'all, it's our fault. It's the same conversation we've been having about the Real Housewives franchise and everyone else. Can I just let y'all know a secret? Let me tell y'all something. The big names, people of other cultures that are the big names, the majority of them are not drama channels. They're not. Who's keeping Tasha K at 1 million subbies? We are. Who's keeping Tasha K with, listen, if my little YouTube check and listen, sis be little for now. Speaking of which, go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe. But positivity is not the best for YouTube. But in our sector, I'm telling you, other people that I follow that have millions and millions of subscribers, they are food channels, they are mukbang channels, they are travel channels, they are Mr. Beast around here using people money to buy cars and give them away and all this other stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, their drama channels, Yes, of course. But honestly, it's not many of them. They're makeup channels, they're car channels, they're tech channels. At me and tell me if I'm wrong, because y'all know I'm open-minded and we don't always have to agree. Let me know. Terrell, Kevin, look at Kevin on stage, how big he is to us in our community. He's not even at 1 million, y'all. Is Tabitha at 1 million yet? Subbies? No, y'all. We don't do that. It's our fault to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't at me, but y'all know what I'm saying. We're the ones watching it. Okay, forget it. Forget it. Y'all not. Y'all better than me and all this other stuff. It's me. I'm the one sitting up looking, waiting on the Wendy Williams tea from Tasha K. Girl perched. When Tasha K be behind that, y'all know. Listen, winos, y'all know. She's a goat when it comes to that. All right, winos, it's that time. Listen, I'll be right there. Oh, shoot. Is this a cultural thing for us? Like, what's going on with us? Leave it up. Tanya says you're right. Black's Tropical says truth. Tabitha crossed over to TV. She's doing big things. Yes, she is. But how are we supporting her? Did we put, is Tabitha's YouTube channel, because I can tell you, Kev on Stage, my mentor in my head, Kev on Stage, he only had, he doesn't even have 200K subscribers. He's not even at 200K. Why, with all the content that man has given out, with all with his app and his Kev on Stage studios and all of that, why isn't he at 1 million, but Tasha K is at 1 million? Because drama sells. What are we consuming? What are we consuming? And what are we celebrating in our community? I cannot internalize nonsense. It makes me stressful. Exactly. Black Tropical was like, you telling the truth. She gave her nickname. Oh, no, I can't say that. I don't want to say that. She still has a website. Yes, Tasha K doesn't have the website. She just developed this app. So a lot of people are suggesting that she opened this other alternative sites because Cardi won't be able to touch that. And I don't know about that. We have to see what this libel thing is saying. The reason why she will not stop is numb to self and to others' emotions, compassion, and empathy, Bodacious says. Absolutely. And we're consuming it. And we are consuming it. That's why. Because here's the thing. Those of you that don't have a channel, you don't know this. But when we put out videos, the details of how well those videos have done, i.e. analytics, that's what it's called, we can tell. And we could say, wow, I gained X amount of subscribers. They watched all the way through. This happened, that happened. Wow. So you're going to ask yourself, now here's the thing. Those of you that found me through my Latrice Allen video, hey, I know that video did exceptionally well. So does my Disney video. So does my other videos. I have a lot of videos that did very well. But I could choose to say, you know what? And be like some other people and be like, you know what? I am going to talk about Latrice every day. And I know if I did that, I'd be up to 10,000 subscribers right now. I know I would. I just choose not to. I said what I said. And what I said wasn't even about her per se. I just laid the foundation with her and went on about my business. So I say that to say Tasha K and the rest of us are not ignorant as to what we should put out that's going to make y'all head spin and going to make y'all come over here. And one thing I know, just looking at my own personal analytics, content creators that do what I do, leave a comment down below. You know I'm telling the truth. Drama sells. Drama sells. And I will not get to 10,000 subbies over drama. But if I wanted to turn this talk show into a Tasha K a la breaking news, start just saying anything and doing anything, absolutely. Short order. I could if I wanted to. Just not my, it's not my character. It's not my character. Anyway, by the way, early congratulations on the T2K. Thank you so much. I am almost there. Shout out to Black's Tropical. Like I said, y'all go check out her channel. Absolutely. But she's somebody that, and we could talk about this, but I always say that, you know, y'all make sure you vet out these content creators. I can vouch that she is a real person. She's really married. She's really, you know, we talk to each other. She's here, heard my kids in the background. She's, you know, I love the fact that I can say, you know what, I talked to her. I like her. So while y'all are cash apping and all this other stuff to these people, and you have no idea if what they're saying is true, I can vouch for her. Go check them out. But yes, I'm on my way. Same, definitely no drama on my homestead. Exactly. We're going to get them bunnies. We're going to get the bananas, and we're going to get some smoothie challenges, but we're not going to get no drama. And I'm just not going to do that. So anyway, narcissism, Bless says, at its best, she's given me a clear picture of what it is. Isn't it weird? It's very interesting. What did it for me was when she went on the stand several times, according to those that were there, and perjured herself. To the point where the judge allegedly, again, I wasn't there. I'm going by testimony from the lead attorney and the rest of the people that were there. To the point where the judge said, okay, let me ask you this again. Did you do it? Yeah. But you do realize that you didn't say that before. Yeah. So you're saying now, says. Yeah. And they say he put that mask on and just looked at the attorneys like, I don't know what the hell you're going to do with that one. Parents, y'all know that one, because there's always one that's so damn stubborn. And your mom or your older person be like, Lord, I don't know what you're going to do with that one. Shout out to my middle child, Miss Sarah. Girl, just as headstrong, but she got it from her mom. She gonna think what she think, and I love her for it. But good Lord, when I want you to go left and you decide to go right, that's when I'm like, Lord, I don't know what we're gonna do with that girl. That's how the judge was allegedly with Tasha K. When you go on stand and go and contradict, she thinks people like, yes, narcissist, like the lying complex. Yes, perjury. How, listen, we know how business goes. You, when you're live, you're like, oh, Kibi Studios, Kebby or whatever. Me and my husband, this. But then you're going to come to court and go, husband goes, I can't control what she says. I don't have access. I don't answer emails. She's on video going, I'll wipe my butt with a cease and desist order. But then comes a court and says, I don't answer emails, and I don't know where the cease and desist come from. Girl, who you think you kidding? Because it's one thing for the judge to be neutral, right? It's one thing for the judge to be like, you know what? I'm going to let the jury do and say whatever they're going to do and say. That's one thing. But you do realize there's a whole jury there listening to your testimony of common, normal people that whether they watch Tasha K or not, they consume the internet. They know what bullying is, and they know a lie is a lie. Crazy. Now, I told you guys, Tanya says, that's why she needs to see a psychiatrist. Wow, Tanya. Good to see you, girl. Wow. Crazy. So I'm going to drop the link if anybody wants to come up. We are, if you're just tuning in, we are on Verdict Watch. You do have to show yourself on camera when you come up, please. And just let me know what you think about the case. Let me know what your assessment of this is. Now, while you guys are doing that, let me see if I can find these counts. Exactly what is it that she's found liable for? Liable. I always want to say liable, but it's liable. Okay. It's breaking news. It's trending. Rah, rah, rah. Cardi B has won her libel case against Tasha K, a blogger who made up harmful lies about the rapper on the internet. Here's the thing, y'all. At this point, we don't even have to say allegedly. We don't even have to say Cardi B might have blah, 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 blah. It's been proven that she does not have those things that Tasha K put out. She admitted to seeing a psychiatrist. Yes, you're right. You're right. Okay, I see what you mean. She did admit that. Let's see. Twitter user says Tasha K is about to blow up off this. My point exactly. Do y'all see this? You know what? Let me share this screen so y'all can see that Melissa B is not playing and messing around. Tasha K is about to blow up because it's the negative press. Let me share my Twitter. This is not going to hurt Tasha K. It's not. Now, popularity-wise, let me say it that way. Popularity-wise, it's not going to hurt her. It's going to help her. However, if Cardi is asking for some money, like over $1 million, Tasha K might get it. She might feel that. Leave a comment down below and let's just pretend for a second while I share this screen. If you were Cardi B, would you take it into account that Tasha K is a mother and has to provide for her children? Please answer that question for me. I dropped the link if you want to come up, but please answer that question for me. Do you think Tasha K would be sympathetic to the fact that she's a mother and you wouldn't want to hit her too hard because she has to care for her kids? Please let me know. The YouTube vloggers are already on it. On what? Let me know. On what? Let's go to Twitter, because I want you to see Philip Lewis's account. First of all, let me see what that looks like. Okay. So Philip Lewis says Tasha K is about to blow up off this because this is tied to a name as popular as Cardi B. Everyone now wants to know who Tasha K is. Her numbers are about to quadruple. Her numbers are about to quadruple. Proves my point. He's right. Tanya, let me know what the vloggers are already on. Bless Reborn says, nope, Tasha K didn't care about her kids when she bullied Cardi B. I don't care for this, but Cardi B should take a big check. Okay, Wally. I understand, Wally. Wally's like, listen, I don't get into woman things, but if I must comment, Cardi need to take her. Shout out to you, Wally. Yeah. So then Cairo says, quadruple out of her bank account to Cardi B. That may be true. That may be true, but I'm with this person who says Tasha K will definitely have her. She's going to be at least, let's call it by tonight, Tasha K, she's already at 1 million, at least 1.5 million to 2 million subbies. She's going to blow up. Because who is this person that dared to challenge a big star like Cardi B? She lost, but that's gonna be lost in the sauce. I think her poor behavior shrink the possibility of leniency from any of us, and I think that also influenced the jurors to no avail. Like the jurors were like, "Is she crazy?" Because from what, again, I wasn't there. I gotta shoot this email out. Lord Jesus, I'm sorry, Uncle Stu. He probably like, black folks. Y'all hold on. My phone don't want to do right. My phone does not want me to send that email out, y'all. Anyway. But yeah. It was horrible. For the people that was there. Let me restart my phone. For the people that were there in court, they said it was absolutely terrible. Her attitude, her demeanor, the outright lies. It was like she would say, it was like, hey, is it raining outside? Yeah. Hey, Tasha, did you get wet when you were on your way to court? Yeah. Tasha, is it wet stuff falling from the sky that got you wet coming into court? No. Uh-uh. No. That's how bad it was, y'all. So you're absolutely right, Jenny. I think her attitude, no remorse. Like, here's the thing. It might have helped just a little bit if she is just like, dang, okay, I wanted to take it down, but by the time I wanted to take it down, it was too late in court. No, you know what the jurors heard? I ain't taking this down until the white man tell me to take it down. So who's going to be sympathetic? No one. No one. I may not enjoy Cardi B, me either, like other, but in all seriousness, Tasha K welcomed this pitfall on herself if Cardi B takes that check. Cardi B is taking the check. And I tend to think, leave a comment below. Let me know what y'all think. I dropped the link, y'all. Come up and say your piece or forever hold your peace. But listen, I think Tasha K is going to go after Cardi B's channel. I'm sorry. Cardi B is going to go after Tasha K's channel. Listen, if I can be honest with you guys, I'm not a spiteful person. I don't start with nobody. And I'm not very confrontational in the sense that I'm going to, really, I'll avoid conflict, but I don't mind a good conflict. Don't get me wrong. And I got a mouth like no other. But if I were Cardi B, as venomous as she was against me, I promise you, I'd go after the channel. I'd go after the channel. Shut that crap down. Because you did it with malicious intent because what? You knew I can afford therapy? Man, please. I'm on the road, so can't make a comment. Okay, Wally. Oh, and geez, Wally. All I know is your channel is WTP, Wealth Tech Productions. Wally has a channel, y'all. And it always confused me because he's Wally and then he's that WTP. Check him out. Drop it in the comment below, Wally, so people can go check you out as well. Bless says, I think Cardi B should take a big check and then donate it to the folks who are homeless and suffering. Here's the thing. I told y'all before. We talked about this before. I'm not in Cardi's bag. I'm not in her bank account. Wealth Talk Production. Thank you. Wally, y'all go check him out. Wealth Talk Production. I am not in her bag. I'm not in her bank account. And that's really a bad practice to try to assume. But when you can gift your husband, what did she give him? $2 million? Over $1 million for his birthday. And then he gifted her for her birthday, not some months prior, a home on an island, huge mansion. Now I know some people make some shitty financial decisions and be flexing and really need to sit down somewhere. But I'm not sure this is the case with them. They listen. But time will tell. Don't do too much, mess up. Don't do too much. Wealth Talk Production. Yes, y'all. If you're just tuning in, I am Melissa Berrien of Real Talk with Melissa Berrien, and I'm here dropping the breaking news, letting you know that Tasha K has been found liable on all counts that Cardi B's defense brought before the federal court in Georgia. That's right. She has been found liable. I know some of these people on the internet were like, oh, guilty, not guilty. This is not a matter of guilty and not guilty. This is definitely a case of liable. Okay. And so again, what happens at this point, Melissa? Okay, she's been found liable. Now what? Well, now we go back to another mini trial because now we got to decide what Cardi B is going to receive and what she is not. So that's it. Don't do it there too much. Mess up on the channel. I meant to say, okay, don't do it there too much. Mess up on the channel. Okay. Well, just tell the people where you want them to go to see more from you. Big Time Drum. Hey. Tasha K should do an apology on her channel, he says, and let people know how wrong she was and what she learned from this. Big Time Drum. I, as a mother as a teacher and as a human being, I agree with you 100%. And I'm going to tell you straight up. When you look at Tasha K's behavior, I feel like that will hurt her. That will hurt her. Doing that will hurt her more. Hurt to her more than having to give the money. For her to have to swallow her pride and to freaking say she was wrong, she ain't doing that. Exactly. Wally said, Tasha K messy ass not doing that. He said, no, she's not doing it. That would work if she had remorse, but she doesn't. And she really would be doing it. Like, let me tell you, Tasha K so petty. And y'all know what I'm saying. Couldn't you see Tasha K coming up because the judge told her to do it? I could see her with her phone and I could see her going, hi, winos. I am just, and literally reading it like this. I just want to apologize. And then give a crazy look. I am sorry. I learned that to get better lawyers. Tasha K is not. She is not about to do that. Tasha K messy ass. Okay, my phone about to die, so gotta go see you and Uncle Stu at 7. Yes, I'm breaking this news. I gotta let Uncle Stu know that I might be late over there. But we'll see. Like, so far I'm good. Because if the people want more, I'm gonna stay on. She still also can be up for perjury charges, and there's lots of evidence of her lying on the stand. Yes, there's been a lot of question whether this perjury thing came up today, and that didn't come up from what I understand. But like you said, Big Time Drum, it was so clear and cut and to the point that why wouldn't Tasha K or whoever would bring those charges? Would the court bring those charges? Whoever would bring those charges, it would be like they just felt sorry for her and decided not to do it. Because it was that much evidence for them to be able to prove that. So you're absolutely right. So leave a comment down below. Let me know you're enjoying this live stream. If you have not already, make sure you hit this like button and let your girl know. It's the least you can do. Y'all be around here sending super chats and all of that to Kevin Samuels and the rest of them. Listen. Show your girl you love her. She ain't even asking for super chats and super stickers. I just want to like in a little active subby. What does that mean? I don't like dormant subscribers. Like, don't just sit there. Come join the conversation. Point blank, period. So anyway, let me check out Twitter. Somebody said, damn, Tasha, Rue a mess, nobody. Okay. All right. So Tasha K is definitely trending on Twitter with Cardi B. After nearly 3-year fight, Cardi B has won her federal libel case against Tasha K, the Complex reports. Cardi B wins federal libel case. So here's the thing. Cardi B is trending because she won. But do you agree with what we're saying that Tasha really won in her own way? Please let me know what you guys think about that. Oh wow, here's a clip of Olga, Tasha K's lawyer, and Tasha K getting in the car after the case. So let's see what this is. All right, here we go.
Say hi to the winos. Give a wave to the winos, Tasha K. Let's give a wave to the winos. They say you won't speak, Tasha K. Say hi to the winos. Give a wave to the winos, Tasha K. Let's give a wave to the winos.
Get away.
Speak, Tasha K.
Give away to the winos.
Give away to the winos, Tasha K.
So that is, let me see who that was reporting. Shout out to Bardiology. Tasha K's lawyers is tired of getting her butt kicked in the court case. So again, this was not from today. It doesn't look like, but they were there. But everybody is tweeting about it. And Twitter, oh Lord. Breaking, Cardi B has won her defamation lawsuit against Tasha K. The wannabe journalist was found liable on all charges. Okay. And so people are laughing. A lot of people, from what I'm seeing, just based on these tweets, there are a lot of people that are team Cardi B in this case. And that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing a lot of people that are Team Cardi B, and guess what? They're not even super fans of Cardi B's music. This is not about music. This is not about whether you like to be entertained by Cardi B. And guess what? For a lot of people, and apparently the jury, it's not even about the fact that Cardi B can't be aggressive in her own life. Again, just to back up a little bit, Tasha K's lawyers wanted to present the fact that, yes, you're going after my client. However, Cardi B is not the innocent person here. She's not the innocent, docile person that's not aggressive and has not been aggressive online herself. So they brought in things from a previous videos or whatever from Cardi B, showing her, quote, allegedly being mean to someone that just lost their baby. Cardi B, and I'll say it again, Cardi B very well may have said that, because I don't know. I wasn't there. She may very well be aggressive. Y'all know Cardi B is not this. She ain't no punk. That's why she did this lawsuit. If you saw that video that she did, she was like, listen, enough is enough. I'm tired of this girl. I'm tired of this woman. So that's why I'm going to sue her. Because Cardi B allegedly, according to that video that she put out, she was like, listen, I'm not in the streets no more, because if this was really my days where I was for the streets, I would have had her. So Cardi B said, you know what? We're going to take it to court. This is a 3-year battle. Do y'all actually think that the damages are going to be $1 million for a 3-year case? Come on, y'all. I'm thinking $3 million max. But y'all, how much of the juggler is Cardi B going for? Does Cardi B want Tasha K to be over? And the thing is, when you're dealing with a Tasha K, someone who feels all of this is good press, Tasha K is just basking in all of this, generally speaking, I'd say. She's going to see the positive in all of this. Yeah. I'm just saying. At the lowest, what do you guys think Cardi should ask for? And then tell me what your max. At the lowest, $2 million. Because this is a 3-year case. She has 4 lawyers. I can't imagine what her lawyers' fees are at this point. The lawyers had to, they're from New York. So they had to come down. They had to sleep somewhere. They had, and from what I see, Cardi is no shabby host. So hand me the receipts when you go out to eat. Hand me all of that. Let's look up exactly what the liable case. What was actually the counts? Liable K. And it, again, I'm not a law person, so I don't even know if they're called counts, but yeah. All right. Victorious over Cardi B victorious over Tasha K in libel trial, awarded $1.25 million. Now, again, I'm not going to show you TMZ, because TMZ does not play when it comes down to using their stuff. They almost don't want you to name them, but TMZ is reporting. Okay. So I'm not even going to show you TMZ, but I will go back to Twitter and show you what they're reporting. So victorious over Tasha K in libel trial, awarded $1.25 million. That's a lot. Allegedly, again, TMZ is reporting that Cardi B won $1.25 million. Now, the claim blogger made up harmful lies on her internet is ringing true with the jury, which is sided with her in federal court. After a week-plus long trial, Tasha was found liable in 3 separate claims. In order to pay $1.25 million in general damages And okay, that's what I was going to say. It got to be more. And $250K for medical expenses. Again, this is according to TMZ, which really be on it. 1.25 million plus in general damages. So it was where I was at, a little bit more than what I said, because I said at the low end 1.5. And then $250K in medical expenses. Leave a comment down below. Do you think that that's going to hurt Tasha K's pockets? Or she's just going to be like, hey, whatever. Cardi called BS on Tasha, suing her back in 2019 when the blogger refused to take down the damaging posts. Cardi B even went on the witness stand during the trial and testified that she was contemplating ending things during this period of direct conversation and contact with Tasha K's. Looks like she made an impact on the jurors, because she scored a big W, the article states. The judge said any potential punitive damages Tasha K might owe Cardi will be determined in a future hearing. So that's a bit confusing for me because the TMZ is reporting numbers. But then, like I know, and the way they ended it, they said, the judge said potential punitive damages. So I guess what this is saying, general, medical, now we got to figure out the punitive. Lord have mercy. That's what's happening. Let's go ahead back up to Twitter. They still have not settled the punitive damages, which can be more. So that's not the total. Gotcha, big time drum. I put it all together. Hey, Fu Manchu, good to see you. Salute. Hey. So let me, because I got a little confused, then we're going to go to Twitter real quick. What I was confused on, we had the general damages. So that's where the 1.25 comes in. Million. Then you have the 250K just on medical. Girl, now we got to do the punitive. That's what we're waiting on, y'all. And the punitive damages, I bet, are going to be more than that general. This isn't good. This isn't good. I think Cardi B should ask for what Tasha was originally asking for, and that is $3 million. Oh, wow. I forgot about that, Blessed Reborn. You're absolutely right. Let's rewind a little bit. For those of you that don't know, this case started out being a Cardi B to Tasha K lawsuit, and then a counterclaim from Tasha K. Before this trial was set, the judge reviewed Tasha K's information and said, tossed. You did not understand the assignment. You do not have a case. And in that case, oh, I forgot to do my the lead attorney. And in that case, she was asking, Tasha K, for $3 million. $3 million. And the judge said, no way, Jose, you don't have a case. However, the judge said, Cardi B has a case. And then you know what he did? He turned to Tasha K's lawyers and said, you need to settle out of court. Do not take this any further. That's when I knew something wasn't right all the way. You can be confident. You can have all the confidence and everything else, but you are looking at a judge who did not just get to be judgedom overnight. And this wasn't his rookie year. He's looking you and your lawyers and saying, settle. Are you sure you want to take this to court, to trial? And guess what? In all arrogance and whatever else we want to say was happening, Tasha K's lawyer said, Now, they said we'll take it to trial, but who did they have to get permission to do that from? Tasha K. Tasha K. You just can't go to trial without consent from the people that you are representing. So, what is it in your thinking when the judge says this is not a good look? And here's the thing, friends, here's the thing. Throughout this week of trial and deliberations and presenting evidence, rather, from what I understand from the testimony of the lead attorney and Sylvia and Dennis Byron, shout out to all y'all. Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know I'm in Arizona. I am not in Georgia. But I still got an opinion. So let's talk about it. Anyway, the judge stopped them and said, "You sure you want to submit that in court?" I wouldn't submit that in court. I wouldn't do that. This is not going to help you. Y'all, how many times have you seen, whether it was Judge Judy, Judge Joe Brown, Judge Mathis, or anybody else say, interfere with the law proceedings and say, "Are you sure you want to do that?" They're supposed to remain neutral. They're supposed to be like, "I'm out of it. Like, whatever you want to present, hey, we presenting it." And this is what you want to present. And the lawyers were, and then he told them, "Go back. Go back. We about to close court. Y'all need to rethink some things. Y'all need to rethink all of this." Y'all. So much being reported from court all week was astonishing, was confusing, was crazy. And I see your comment, Big Time Drum. All I saw was the first word is Olga. And yes, Olga is getting popular and people are putting Olga down. And I do want to say Olga is a criminal defense lawyer. So she's out of her wheelhouse. That's like me trying to teach advanced mathematics. I can't do it. And that's what Olga should have said, probably. I don't know. I can't do it. You could be a general, you can have general knowledge. You can be a general educator. You could be whatever, but you know your specialty. I would make a horrific math teacher. But I'm a slam dunk on English, creative writing, public speaking, all those things. Stay in your lane. Let's see what Big Time Drum says. Olga is not a civil trial lawyer, and that's one expensive price to pay someone who lost your case badly before it gets started. We talked about this before, how it was found a couple of days ago before the case went to deliberation, when Olga was still putting forth her evidence and all of that. Trial was still going on. It was still proceeding. They found a negative review of Olga from an alleged Tasha K. Now, I'm going to tell you my assessment. I don't think it was Tasha K. Could have been a troll. But it don't matter. It doesn't matter at all. The weird thing that everybody was saying was, why would Tasha K give a bad review in June and still keep her? You gave a bad review. And again, I don't know if that was Tasha K or not. I tend to think it wasn't. But it could have been. Could have been. I don't know. Tasha K has not spoken about that. She did not say, yes, that was me. I forgot who it was. I think it was Dennis Byron, or it was someone on the scene that asked Olga, like, or Tasha K, hey, did you write that review when they were coming out the courtroom? And she didn't answer, allegedly. Don't you think if I was the person, if my lawyer was standing there and there was a bad review and someone's asking me, hey, did you write that? Don't you think that would have been a great time for Tasha K to say, no, people out here just writing anything. That was not me. Stranger things have happened. On top of this, Tasha K gave her bad. Oh, okay, yeah. So Big Time Drum is echoing what I'm saying. On top of this, Tasha K gave a bad review before the trial, and she had a chance to get out. Exactly my point. So let me check. It was something that Tasha K. Let's find Tasha K on Twitter, because it is being reported that she tweeted something out. So let's find Tasha K. Let's find. In the meantime, while I am finding Tasha K's, while I'm finding Tasha K's Twitter account, I want you guys to go ahead and hit the like button, please. If you are just enjoying this coverage so much, you can support your girl by liking, subscribing, commenting. You guys know I love the comments. And of course, I have the buy me a coffee, the super chats, and super stickers, and all that good stuff. So anyway, okay, so here's a tweet from Dennis Byron, one of the guys. So let's go ahead and highlight. Let's share Twitter. Dennis Byron is one of the guys that was up at the courthouse that I've been referencing, and he tweeted out, breaking, Cardi B wins defamation case against Tasha K. Cardi B won her lawsuit against YouTuber Tasha K on all counts. Tasha has to pay several millions in damages. More of the story, stop lying in folks for clout. He meant to say on folks. I can't find Tasha K's, why can't I find Tasha K's? And this is a picture, a gif of Cardi B. It's probably not her today. But I can't find Cardi B's, Tasha K's thing, because they said she tweeted out a thing. Oh, Lord, Uncle Stu done came in the building. I'm trying to email him going, bruh, Lord, oh, Lord. He said she is just wrong on all sides. This should teach us. Just speak the truth all the time. Yes. Welcome, Uncle Stu. I think I'm going to be off here on time. I'm going to try to be off here on time. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Speak the truth. Tasha K at this point should not say anything and stay low for a while. She's not. If you watch her, again, I'm not a wino. I refuse to call myself that. And plus, I'm not a super fan of hers. But I have watched her show. But if you know anything about Tasha K, she is eating this publicity up. She went live last night on Instagram during the trial after she was advised not to. Yeah, Big Time. That's what we would do. We just walk away like, I'll probably take a couple of days off on my show and come back. I'll probably just be posting like, well, or I just come back and just be like, or I just come back and just start the news and be like, no, y'all, you got to know Tasha K. She is going to eat this up. Thank you so much, TJ. Mosaic always throws me off, but TJ, super sticker. Thank you so much for all the love that you guys are showing me today. $4.99 super chat. I really, really appreciate you coming through and showing your girl some love. Uncle Stu is showing grace and mercy because he understands as a content creator, your girl got to do what she got to do. Thank you so much. All I see is you're all good. He says, you all good. Take your time. I will talking to you. I see you in the back. Much love. Y'all know I never learned how to do this. Y'all know I'm the worst at this. My kids be like, just do. I've never learned. Okay, wait, my nails are too. Y'all get it. Shouts out. Listen, Uncle Stu, before I went live, I set this up and I tried to send you an email real quick. My phone needed to be restarted because it was freezing. I was just trying to send you an email while I was on live. I'm just like, but I know he understands, but also I want to hold on to my commitment and professionalism. I gotta, you know it. We got to hit it when it's hot. Okay. And it's hot right now. So please, please, please. And one thing we know about Uncle Stu, listen, what do we know about the Uncle Stu? He can talk till I get there. Oh my God. If we don't know anything about Uncle Stu, we do know that he can talk until I get there. All love. I really appreciate you understanding. And like I said, I will be over there. I will, even if I have to take my crowd over to where you're at. He said, yes, I can. Yes, I can. You know, this is a sidebar, Uncle Stu. I had somebody cancel on me last minute. And it was in no shade to that person. A couple of people. Well, it happened twice since I've been on YouTube. I don't do too many interviews too much anymore. But anyway, I had somebody cancel on me before. But it taught me to always be prepared. Always have an additional thumbnail prepared. Man, I swapped out that thumbnail so quick and carried on with the show. So I know that you have the tools to run the show, do the show by yourself without me, whatever. But I also know that you are looking forward to this interview. So I will be over there. Thank you so much. I'll be over there because it's 424. I'll be right over there. The judge now has every reason to call her up on perjury charges to make an example of her. You know, that is the big point because she was so nasty with it. She didn't even pretend to be docile and so we're talking about the cross-examination and her testimony of Tasha K. She didn't even pretend to be remorseful. Like, yeah, that was me being crass, but I learned my lesson now. I'm sorry, Cardi B. I'm so remorseful. I've since had my own child, and I know how it feels to be ridiculed and harassed online. I should have taken those videos down. As a matter of fact, before this trial even started, I took the videos down. That could have earned her some humanity points. Just a little bit. But Tasha K said, listen, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, is what she said. So let me see if I can find Tasha K's account, because they're saying, see, everybody's reporting this 1.25 million in damages, but Tasha K is going to have to pay more than that. It's going to be more than that. Tasha K is paying Cardi B's legal fees after losing the lawsuit. Listen, she's going to pay a lot. Twitter is celebrating. I don't know. Good morning. It's saying allegedly without. Okay. So he's see, a lot of people, what I'm looking at is a lot of people are tweeting that it's just 1 million. And it's going to be well into 2.5, I think. Well into it. Because the punitive damages have not been added on. But people are grasping to this 1.25 and it's 250K. But no, it's going to be more than that. More than that. More than that. So let me see if I can find, maybe Tasha's Twitter is called Unwind with T. No, it's Unwind with Oh, there she is. Okay. So let me share this so you guys can see what the heck Tasha K has been tweeting. Because again, she went live on Instagram last night. And y'all are like, she needs to go hide and run and tuck tail. She's not. She's not. The judge had to stop her a few times and call her out on what she said on the stand. Yes, I talked about that a little bit. You good? I'll talk until you get there. Thank you. Okay, love you, sis. Yes, I'll be over there. But let's share this screen because I found Tasha K's Twitter. All right, so here it is. This is what she said about 52 minutes ago, right as I went live breaking this story. She says, my husband, attorneys, see, I'm an English teacher, y'all. You see that apostrophe S? That doesn't belong there, okay? That apostrophe S shows possession. My husband, attorneys, she means attorneys, I-E-S, whatever. I'm going to stop. I'm going to take that brain off. My husband, attorneys, and I fought really hard. Some people beg to differ. I want to thank them for their long hours and sleepless nights. Winos is only up from here. See y'all in a few days. Back to work. What did I just tell y'all? She wasn't gonna lay low, and she's back to work, and she's like, Winos, we only going up from here. Let's see what the replies are. Baby, how's it up from here? You got all that money you have to pay. You might wanna, now y'all know Twitter, if you don't know, Twitter be about the BS. You understand me? Twitter does not play. They do not hold back, especially Black Twitter. I was routing for you. Y'all, spelling is fundamental, but Latasha probably, this person says, I was routing for you. She means rooting. I will continue to support you and your channels. I told y'all this is not going to hurt her in the long run. Someone felt like I did and said routing, and someone said, you're done. They told Cardi, Tasha K, you're done. Someone else. So this is going to give you an idea of what people's response to Tasha K is, who was really rooting for her, who was not, and what they are thinking of her tweet. So let's just go through and look at a few things. So they're just replying a gift. Somebody says they're screaming. I mean, was it worth it? And they're doing a 50 Cent. Y'all know 50 Cent is a master troll. 50 is a master troll. And look at the gift they posted. Okay. I'm confused. Fraught, hard to cover a lie. Okay. So I guess, I don't know why they said fraught, but fought hard to cover a lie. A perfect example of why people should mind their business and leave other people's business alone. That's what meme says. And then they're saying, yep. Basically insinuating, yeah, Tasha, you're crying, but you have a mask on that you're smiling. Oh, wow. This person says, this is your legacy. And then there's a picture of someone sitting on trash. So from what I see, people are giving Tasha K the business under this tweet. Love you, Tasha. Someone says, don't you feel silly? And then there's a picture of Cardi and someone else. You and T.I. shook up the arena 2017 and forward. So I hope you keep going. There's a tender, loving God who sees and knows, and he favors you. Okay. And people are looking back like, huh? Stop all that yin yang. Where's my sister money at? Oh, Lord. I told y'all, Twitter's going to do what it's going to do. Open your purse, somebody said. Somebody's laughing. Your attorney knowing you're going to lose, but still getting paid. So they're saying this is over right now. I can't. This you? They said this you? Still lost. I bet you won't lie on another person. Somebody else. Listen, I can spend hours messing around with Twitter and their responses and everything else. But I will tell you this. Twitter is not playing. Twitter is not the one. And I have yet to even go on IG. But Black Twitter will always remain undefeated. Now, for those of you that don't know, Black Twitter is not that. Don't type in Black Twitter. Please don't, because it doesn't exist. That's not what that is. It's a pseudonym for the subset of Twitter where people of African American descent have unanimously, unconsciously, just, what is the word when it's just by nature? They just barrage on people, whether it's Black Twitter can come after you for a good thing, and they will come after you for sure, or the bad thing. But regardless of whether it's good or bad, Black Twitter remains undefeated. So for an example, Tasha K put out that tweet, and Black Twitter is coming for her. You want to see more? Let's see more. Black Twitter is undefeated. And they're undefeated because, again, you guys know, generally speaking, again, totally a stereotype. But we are so quick-witted, generally speaking. And Black Twitter is quick-witted. They are on top of things, and they are fast. If I stub my toe on live, Black Twitter, someone on Black Twitter shares it, and it goes viral, forget about it. I'm going to be a meme within an hour, within 30 minutes. Black Twitter is so fast. So listen, Whatever was going on with those games yesterday, there are already memes right now that are trending on Twitter. That's how fast they are. So anyway, when you hit bankruptcy and every penny is something, I can't. Hashtag only up from here. Y'all are so petty. Y'all are so freaking petty. All those sleepless nights for what? You better start a GoFundMe, Mom. TrashaIndeed.com is waiting for you to put those fingers to work. I can't. This person says, baby, you lost because you lied. It's down from here. I understand the sentiment of the tweet. Tasha gonna gain so many followers. As a matter of fact, when I leave out of here, I'm gonna go to her page and see how many, because she was at 1 million. And I bet you she's well over 1.5. I'm just thinking. Shut up and hold this L. I can't. So they fraught hard to cover a lie you admitted to. The only thing up from here is your time, sis. Wow. You spelled down wrong. I can't. She repeated 9th grade 3 times. I'm not going to laugh at that. As an educator, I'm not going to laugh. Boo. You just got served. Cardi B like, better have my money. Only, this is the last one I'm going to read because I know it's going to have me rolling. Only up? Girl, you have to pay over $1 million, and rightfully so. Sounds like it's a downward trajectory to me. Done. I told y'all. Black Twitter is 7-6. No, don't start at 5:30. Don't start at 5:30. Please don't. I got stuff to do. I got work to do. So Lauren Melissa feels me. She's like, I love Black Twitter. Listen, I could spend the rest of this live going on Black Twitter, but I won't do that. Wow, she says. Pocket Watching with JT just talked about her owing taxes, and that's why the taxmen were there at the trial. Yes, one of my subscribers, Blessed Reborn Spirit, she mentioned that earlier. Again, I am not too well versed on whatever it is that she owes or whatever. Y'all listen. Listen. There's certain things you have to do as an American. You should do as an American. And one thing that people don't tell you as your incomes increase is that you're going to have to pay more in taxes unless you have a business, unless you have write-offs. That's the downside, but I look at it as a good side. I thank God for the ability to earn more money from when I did 5, 10, 15 years ago. My husband and I want to do better year to year to year. And one thing that we always say and always talk about is how all these athletes, yes, please don't do 7:30, Uncle Stu. I don't know if you're still here, but no. But it's 4:30 here. It's almost time. But anyway, pay your taxes, friends. One thing about people that, and it's not even a race thing. I watch American Greed a lot. It's my show. And the common factor is these people very much have this me complex, but they always think they're getting away with something. Always think that they're getting away with something, and you're not getting away with anything. I'll be there, Uncle Stu, because I can't do later. I'll be there about 5 more minutes from now. But anyway, they always think that they're going to get away with something. So I watch American Greed, and they always are like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to forge. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And I'm never going to get caught. And that is a lie. Like, you legit can get caught. You will get caught. I am so glad, and my mom and I were just talking about this I'm so glad that I don't have a mind of a scammer. Because I think ultimately you're going to pay the price. So I say that to say, pay your damn taxes. Yes, if you make millions, you're going to have to pay taxes on them millions. But you should be, listen, I tell y'all all the time. Yes, 1/4 of Oprah giving away them cars and giving aways and all of that. 1/4 of that is her being nice and kind. But y'all, a large portion of that is a tax write-off. I'm not saying Cardi B is not being kind and wanting to, thank you, and not kind and wanting to pay off those people's funerals, but I'm sure it's a tax write-off, y'all. So there's ways, go to an actual accountant, not pooking them. As you're earning more, learn ways of the business world, things that generally speaking, you may or may not have learned. And find out, I am entering into a new tax bracket. What are ways that I can decrease my tax bill? The show, exactly. TJ's like, I love American Greed, the show. So here's the thing, friends. There's ways around it, especially if you're a business owner. I owned a business for many, many years. Half the stuff, listen, this is not a tax show. I'm not doing that. Go listen, pay your taxes. Because now she got the feds and the money people in the court with her. They allegedly they were in there. Girl. Tasha gonna ride this wave out as long as she can, though. Because like I said, I watch her show. I know Tasha's personality. You will not see her defeated. She gonna come. All right, winos, listen, loud and possibly wrong, but she gonna be there. I'm telling you. So, let's see where Tasha's subscribers are at this point. Let's see, because I tend to think it has increased. Let me see. Everybody live, boy. Listen. Folks is live right now. Let's see. Tasha K. Tasha Kebby. All right. Jesus, everybody is live. I'm finding everybody except Tasha K. All right. Where's she at? Where's her page? Look, I'm literally I'm scrolling and I'm like, I see everyone else except Tasha K. Where's she at? Maybe if I put somebody else's name in, her channel will come up, because her channel is not coming up. Oh, there we go. Unwind with Tasha K. Let's see. All right. Well, it still says 1 million subscribers. So she's not at the point so-and-so yet. She's going to be there, though. She's going to be there. Well, my friends, like I said, I am riding this wave. You heard it here. Tasha K has been found liable on all the charges that was brought on by Cardi B's lawyers. And so now what we have to wait on is the second, quote, little mini trial, as I'm calling it, as the lead attorney has dubbed it, the little mini trial, basically the deliberation to say, okay, what are we going to award Cardi B? At this point blank, it's being reported that off rip for general damages, $1.25 million. $1.25 million. Medical, $250K. Have not even decided punitive. That's going to be in the millions. And shout out to you, Blessed Reborn Spirit, because you're saying, hey, listen, why not go after Cardi B with the same amount that why don't Cardi B go after Tasha K for the same amount that she wanted to get from Tasha K, from Cardi B originally, from the original lawsuit, which was $3 million. $3 million. So here's the thing. I gotta go. I didn't say it all I'm gonna say till I come back. I'm gonna run. We're gonna do this show with Uncle Stu. Y'all see, let me highlight his comment. Meet me over there. That's where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be doing an interview over there, and then I'll come back here and we'll continue this conversation. Hopefully Tasha will tweet more. Hopefully people will be, let's hope for something really viral, an argument or something. No, I'm just kidding. I kid. But head over right now to Uncle Stu, Old Man on the Block. Meet me over there. I'm headed to do an interview. You guys can get to know your girl a little more. I don't get too personal on the internets, but you'll get to know me as a YouTube personality. So anyway, I will see you guys in a second. Meet me over there, and then we'll come back over here. All right. So with that being said, my friends, as always, be kind to people because you never know what they're going to be, what they're going through. And if there's somebody, like I said, if you just want to, give that finger to, just ignore them. Just ignore them. Okay? Just ignore them. Peace.